Welcome to the Cornerstone podcast. Today we have here with us Mr. John Solomon, founder and director of Cornerstone School of Music, where we inspire dreams and create legacies.
Welcome, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Huh?
How are you feeling for this heat of Bangalore? Everything fine?
It's all fine.
Yeah. So there's been some things like we wanted to ask you. That's the whole point of this podcast. I've been coming to this class, Cornerstone, since like 2 years. And my music journey started from my 10th vacations. And I wanted to learn an instrument, mainly guitar, from like very long time. And then I found my way like in 10th. After my 10th, I was free. Like how I started it here.
So when you're free, you started.
Yeah, not when I'm free. I mean, boards
Okay.
and stuff. Like when I got the chance, I started it. I mean, how did your music journey start? Like,
So it's been a very long story. So I started when I was around 5 to 6 years.
oh yeah,
So I started. I used to go to church every week. So that's how my music knowledge opened. So I started seeing how others are playing. So after some years, like slowly I picked one of the instrument. So started learning from some of the church related music artists. So once after that, I started my own instruments and journey, everything.
so church was your basic foundation of music.
Yeah, definitely. That
Did you
was.
have anyone like an inspiration where you like saw, looked at them and like,
So I had many musicians, like many international musicians, like and Indian musicians. So I have one. What do you say? Like I have one kind of an habit is like whoever plays music, I sit and watch it.
well, that's actually good.
So I watch a lot of musician artists, like whatever they play. It might be mridangam, or it might be vocals, or it might be a violin, or drums, or guitar, or anything for that matter. Whoever plays music, I sit and watch. So that's how I, invented. Like I also can play, or I also have that music sense, or whatever it is. Like
That gave you the inspiration.
definitely.
Yeah, I've noticed it in class. You have like a huge music knowledge. Any song, anything, we ask you, like immediately answer to it. Did you have like any specific person from your church that gave you inspiration? Or
No, many people are there. See, I can't tell any one people or something like that. And my dream was to play with Sure Money. So I think you are aware of that.
yeah.
I mean, you know him. So he's a very well-known, renowned drummer. So my dream was to play like him, or one day I should play with him and all. And finally, I did that also, and I'm happy for that.
That's good to hear. Like, they-
So, for someone like me who's been learning an instrument for a while, I think one thing that most of us struggle with is practice. So, how long do you practice daily without losing motivation? How do you achieve that?
See, practice is something very important to a musician. Musician, more than a musician, like any art form, it might be drawing, it might be dance, or any art form, like you need to have a lot of practice. So, practice is a key to open up many doors. So, if you don't practice, then no matter of getting into that particular art form or anything for that matter. So, practice is very important to artists. You can't give excuses for that. Even if you have exams, mommy scolding or daddy scolding, or a bad mood or anything for that matter. A good discipline is like you have to practice. So you ask any musicians or like any great artist, the one thing they every time tell is like go and practice. So you have to practice. That you have to make it as a meditation. So you do have to do it again and again, so that you reach up some place.
And so, according to you, how long should someone practice a day?
See, there are many artists like who have been like a saints. So if you see Zakir Hussain, or Shomani, or A.R. Rahman, or any artist, you name any artist, I see them like saints only. They don't know anything, like they don't know what is life, they don't know where they are standing, in which stage they are standing. They keep doing it again and again. It's like a meditation for them. They know only like they don't know like what is breakfast, like what are they doing and all. They know only the instrument and the dedication what they have towards it. So that have make them to stand in a place like we admire.
So for me, like everyone we know, especially any generation, music is like an emotion. Like everyone, any music you take, rap, you take jazz, any music, any genre, it's an emotion. So what do you think? Like how important is emotion in music than technical skills?
Emotion is music.
Right.
If you don't have a feel, if the music don't touch you, or if it's not making you happy or peaceful, then somewhere the music is lack, I guess. So you need to feel what you practiced. The music should be, you should have that. There's something called as like peace. Like people go such of peace for like some people they go travel, some people they do some of the other activities to get that peace. Like, but in music, like it's like a divine sound. Like, so I have mesmerized some of my students playing. Like I like, how did I get this? Like, so you need to. Music is like emotions only. You need to know how to feel that emotion, or you need to know how to trigger that emotion. In olden days, there are like stories like when someone sings like it'll rain or all,
I've heard of that.
and now also like we'll not be knowing like some songs you'll be listening. Sometimes you'll have tears in your ears.
Correct.
There are some drivers and all, like when some fast song or like some peppy song or mass song come, the bike or the bus will go like very fast, and when the slow songs are coming, like the bike or the bus will go very slow. Sometimes you listen to a song, suddenly you remember someone.
Yeah.
Someone. Okay. So like that, like sometimes some songs you listen, you think of your mom, you think of your dad. So exactly, there are emotions in that, right?
No, I can.
So you can't like just like it is not an emotion. So music is filled with full of emotions. That feelings. It's something different. Like it's like very happy kind of a feeling.
I mean, I can relate. Even when I go in scooty and then listen to music, I listen to this Gilly Arjuna Rebel, I get sudden motivation. I'm like, let's go fast race.
Go bang everyone over there.
Like, yeah, let's go. I get that. I mean, every music has its.
Yes, definitely,
So you will
definitely.
agree that than technical skills, emotion plays a major role in it.
Technical is something like see, there is a song. The song is composed on some of the very technical part of the music. Exactly, to practice, to get that feel, you have to technically practice that.
Correct.
So again, it comes in practice only. The more you practice, you get that. See, some of the things like you can't just like, for example, cycle. Cycle is going, you can immediately without knowing anything, you go sit and
Yeah, you can.
pedal it and you go like that. So to know, you need to go with all this practice and all those things. Then only you can get that technical, that part perfectly played or performed on the stage. So emotion is very important. Technical is also important.
They say
Equally.
50%.
No, more than 100%.
I mean, like it's equal. Like both are equally important.
Equally important.
So you are someone who has a music career. For someone who wants a career in music, what do you think are the most important skills?
First thing is like they need to decide music. They need to love music. See, when I started my learning, I didn't think that I'll be starting a music class like this. I didn't know like this many students will be arriving at Cornerstone, and you know how many people are taking exams from Trinity College of London and RSL and other boards and all. So I never thought that okay, I'll be doing like this or something like that. So I never thought that I'll be starting my I'll be in this kind in music career and all this. It was purely my passion. When I started, I didn't think about all these things. Like the one thing I had in my mind was like, I know something, I want to teach some another person. So when you people are all play, I feel like I myself is playing. So even if I get old, no, when I see you people, I feel very happy because I can feel that I have my reflection on it. Because my style, definitely you people will be old, and somewhere you will be telling like, okay, my teacher is John or Sam sir or anything for that. So building a career, yeah, now you have a lot of opportunities in music. Not like early days, like when I was very small, there were only few music classes, and parents were not aware of how music works, and parents were not knowing what is music and all these things. But now it is totally a different scene. Like many people, they want their children to be in music, and many people, many parents come directly and tell me like, okay, sir, I don't want my student, my daughter or son being only in academics. I want them to learn some music so that when they get old, they let them sit and play and enjoy and all those things. And one part of that is that. Another point is like scientifically, when you learn music, automatically your concentration levels also increases. For example, you are learning a piece, I mean a song, or if you are keeping a scoreboard, without thinking anything, if you want to play that, if you want to practice that, you need to concentrate on the scoreboard. So automatically your concentration increases. Many scientists or like many doctors, like they tell all the children to go and learn, then playing on the game, whatever, like mobile or like whatever it is. So now we have lots and lots of opportunities in music. Uh, Many schools, they have a music teachers, wherein long back they didn't have all those facilities. But somewhere very rarely people used to learn. So now there are a lot of career opportunities in that. You can be a sound music producers, you can be a sound engineers, sound designers, and now AI is there, so it is helping out more in music. You can use a lot of things in music career.
So that passion and trust on yourself is what led you there. Is what made you who you are today.
Mainly passion, God's blessing. Main thing is God's blessing. So after that passion, so when I started, I didn't have any goals. But today, I have a big vision for music and my students. So whenever I get an opportunities, I give that opportunity to my students. I want them to shine.
Okay, you are inspiring all of us.
Thank you.
I just obviously. So this one question is behalf of all the students. I feel like many, not it doesn't come at particular to music. Many students in any form they face this, the stage fear. Like everyone gets nervous. I mean, it doesn't like for me. Our annual day recently happened. I mean, even though we act chill, there is still stage fear. How do we overcome it as students? Like, how any advice on how we should?
See, the first thing is like when you get into when you want to become an artist, should not be very shameful, or like you should not feel that nervous, or it should not be because like artist is meant to perform. So you're getting ready to perform, not for like for yourself. Yeah, for yourself also you can do, but then like main thing is like artist means you have to perform. Any kind of an artist, like you're an artist, if you're a painter or anything like that, you do your work and you present it. Automatically, it is getting showcased in front of many people. So this comes only when you participate in many shows. Like obviously, like I tell all my students, like even in the annual day I have said, and many times I have told, you people are students. So students can make a mistake. Like as a performing artist, like many people, they make so much of mistakes. Like mistakes is not a like very bad feeling or something like that. We are human beings. Like we can do any mistakes like that. We can correct it. To get that perfectly, that practice is required. Or she asked, like you need to practice the more. So sometimes I tell my students, like when exams are going on, like when I train for my grade 1 or grade 5, grade 6 and all, like even if I wake you in half the sleep, you should be able to play. So that means like how much you have to practice. So face the people. So one thing I tell all my students is like, whatever fear you have, you should have fear because we are human beings. When you have a fear, face that fear so that you get used to it. After that, you will not be that. If something is like, okay, that is fear, I will not touch, that is fear, I will not go, or that is fear, I'll not speak to that person, I'm in fear that I'll not face that person. Uh, you once you go and face and whatever it is there, when you tackle that or battle that, automatically that is going to be a normalizing, right? So after that you'll not forget, like, okay, this fellow only know, see how we are taking like that, like this fellow only know whatever he has, like he'll tell one answer, like. So face whatever in life, like whatever it is, like face it. So when you face it, you'll understand how to tackle it.
I mean, that's actually a good advice. Like you said, we are learning and we have to definitely show it off without
Definitely,
any fear.
100%,
So it is
100%.
something we are learning and we have to show it off without any fear.
Definitely.
It's actually a good advice. I hope every student follows it hereafter and then you take it to the lake.
Sir, as you know, I've been learning both the keyboard and the guitar. For someone like me, or for someone who wants to learn multiple instruments, is it advisable to master one instrument first or learn them all together? That follows to the second one. Does learning one instrument help learn another better?
See, every instrument have its own styles. Okay, it has its own feel or it has its own emotion. Okay, so you can choose any instrument, master any instrument. Learning, if I get a chance, like I wish to learn all the instruments, because when you learn all the instrument, you will know which instrument will react in which way. Or I can put in proper words like you can understand that instrument style. So end of the day, whatever, if you want to become a music producer, you need to understand the feel and the character of each instrument. So to understand the character of each instrument, you should know. So if at all I'm talking to Dia, I need to understand Dia, like what she will tell. If I'm talking to Tanu, I have to understand. I know like what she speaks, and I know what at what time what she'll do, or like what she will eat, or like so. Sometimes I have that. It's like preparing a proper dinner and giving to you all of them. Only if you know them, only you can give them a proper meal. So biryani means biryani. Paratha means paratha. Okay, so if I don't know that, like if I can't like force someone, no. So as a music producer, like you should know, like okay, what really your artist, not only music producer, like as a performer, you should know in which crowd, like what you are supposed to play, how you are supposed to play, and what kind of music will make these people happy, or like what kind of genres, like. So I can't tell, like I know only my style of music. You people enjoy that. I can't force that music to you people. So I would suggest to learn all the instrument, and you will know like what you want.
So will learning all of them together help, or do you learn one at a time and then next?
That is your capacity. And then one, see, everything has an interlink. So once you get into that, you will understand like which one to start, or like what works out. So if it is a rhythm instruments, it's all of timing and all those things. Like if it is a melody instrument, keyboard, or so it's like how the melody works. So you need to know everything. So you decide like how you wanted to. End of the day, it's not like you select everything and don't do anything in the last. So it's better always to start up with one instrument with a nice teacher, gurus, sit with them, speak to them, speak your like whatever doubts you have. So they will help you out, like, and they'll be very capable of identifying what instrument suits you better than. So you can go according to that.
I'm glad we have someone like that.
Thank you.
So now with all the long questions, we take a break from that. Then go for a small segment prepared by
Where
us.
out?
No,
Ah.
we're gonna do it here only.
Ah.
We have a small rapid fire round. The answers can be like one word or one sentence, depends on you, but it shouldn't be long. It should be small. So we'll be asking alternative questions. So I am gonna start with my first question. What is your favorite instrument?
I like music, so I
You
can't
have
differentiate.
like one.
I like drums.
Yeah.
One word for music.
Life.
Like one habit that every aspiring musician should follow. Like small habit.
Practice.
Obvious.
Practice.
Your
No,
favorite musician, your inspiration.
many people are there. I can differentiate.
Whoa. You're being careful.
No.
Okay, your favorite genre of music.
Again, I told you, I like everything. It's a
mean,
matter of like
there's
what,
still be one particular-
what moment or like what situation or like what feel I am there. I'm depressed or sad or happy or irritated. Something.
That's still, but one small genre will have like your place. Like, okay, regularly you visit that one genre, like always. Do you have anything?
I like Carnatic also. I like jazz music also. Like some slow rock kind of a thing.
Like mixer, everything.
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, I can't stick on to one thing. Like when you have a full lot of a plate lot of like all like nice stuff, like
Correct.
so you
need to
can't
take
like everything,
everything.
like everything.
That's correct.
So, you've been teaching for more than a decade now. In your experience, what beginner mistakes are most common, and what is your advice for them to overcome those mistakes?
First thing is like go to a good music school.
Oh,
That is very
that's our
important.
cornerstone.
Yeah. So go to a good music school or go to a good teacher or go to a good guru and talk to them and buy a proper instrument first. So some people what they do is like they go buy instrument and all then come like. So before buying an instrument you need to have an idea like which instrument to buy. So it's always better to go and speak to the teachers. So go speak to the teacher, ask what kind of instrument is good. So based on that you can start the classes and all those things. So talk to a teacher first.
Okay. Now, if you take singing, for example, everyone doesn't get singing. I mean, some require some natural talent, some will learn still the natural talented one who already has it. Same way, do you think music can be learned like anyone without naturally getting that talent can learn music? Like, do you need
See, there's nothing called as naturally getting talent or born musicians or nothing like that. Music is for everyone.
Yeah.
No age limit. So if you see in our annual day show only, there are people like who have been playing like retired person, like a retired scientist or a family going elderly person. So there is no limit for the age limit for the music. So anyone can learn music. What makes you best musician is like how dedicated you are towards that instrument, how much you practice, how good you are in that. How to make it the better way. So you have to think about that. That will make you a good artist or a good performer or something like that.
It's like how much you love towards that instrument that
Your dedication towards
yeah.
it. Your dedication, how much you dedicate yourself to the instrument. So anyone can like, so see, it's not like Tanu or Dia or me or anyone else. Like you can get anyone from the road or anyone outside, like you can call them, you can teach them whatever song. For example, any small song you teach them, they were able to play. But you should show a difference between you and them. No. What you have put for 10 years or 2 3 years, like what they have put, that makes a lot of sense. That is only that practice and dedication. So you have worked so much to get that. So music is for everyone. There is no differentiation.
Correct. True.
So, many students, they learn songs, but they don't really understand the music. How important is that understanding rather than notes or lessons?
As a teacher, like what I do is like I not only teach the lesson how to play. Okay, this song is there. Like sometimes, like we have been jamming in the class also.
Yeah.
So I don't say like just the paper is there, the score sheet is there, this is this and this is this, you practice and come. A teacher has to sit and explain how the song has come, what is the composition, how the composer have composed the song, how you have to put in your effort, and what you are supposed to practice, and he has to play and show you how the song is sounding, so that how beautiful the song is composed. So when you know that, automatically all your questions will get rectified. So before understanding, so I can't just answer a question like as you ask. I need to understand what is there in Dia's mind. Like when I'm giving this song, I should understand like how to deliver it to you. So as a teacher, I should be able to make you understand like what the song is all about.
Now, so like your career path is music, dedicated it to music. Like
Yeah.
now, imagine if like you never met or never had this path with me. What do you think your career would be? How different would your life?
I'm also thinking about this.
What do you think what do you think John Cullivan sir would have chose as his career path? Like
If we never met all of those.
I have not thought of anything beyond music as of now, till today. So initially, my parents didn't wanted me to start up a class and all. So they wanted me to go to a job or something like that. But God had plans like this only.
Yeah.
So I can't think anything.
Can't think of any career that you would have
Yeah,
chosen.
no.
Other than music.
Even now, I don't know anything more than music or something. So this is something like I'm happy all of my life.
The right track set for you.
Obviously, it is right tracks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel happy about myself after seeing
This was
many
one-
of my friends and all
This
that.
is one of my curious questions. Actually, I actually wanted to know what you would have took if not music. But then,
Again, like I like cars and bikes and all.
oh,
So maybe
Something related to that.
related to that mechanic or like a mechanic in the sense like the alteration stuff and all those things. Maybe that or something like that. Huh?
Connected of cars.
Maybe that is also that also.
hobbies, but then I could career means like
Yeah, something
Can go-
something like traveling. I always wish like seeing all these YouTube videos and all like how nicely they are traveling. Like even if I also get a job like I take the car, go some place, explore the places
Still
and
do it with your music. You can.
yeah, definitely we'll try.
That's something-
Well, I'll call everyone like all students. We will go like we'll go all the places and jam and come.
I mean, that's the best part about music. You can take it with any career path you do. It doesn't matter what you learn. Like I'm doing something different, but then still, I love this path also. This
Definitely.
comes in handy.
Definitely.
And
So now we move to a this or that segment. The first question would be chords or single mode play.
you need to choose between.
This is
you have no other.
your personal choice.
Yeah, your personal choice. Which do you think?
So when I am singing, I choose chords. You
Yeah,
sound-
this section is like for you, like not anyone.
chords.
Personally for you. Would you choose acoustic guitar or electric guitar?
It depends on the song.
which do you personally?
Depends on the song. If it is a rock song, like obviously electric guitar.
If it was me, I mean, even if it's a rock song, I would still go for electric
Yeah.
guitar. It has that, that. Maybe that's among all of us Gen Zs.
It's, yeah.
Okay, the next question would be playing solo or playing with a group.
Playing a solo in a group.
So either one of them.
That's what, playing a solo in a group.
That ends up being like a group
So-
song. Technically.
You, like, chumma, if I keep playing, then no one will feel happy.
No, which do you enjoy? Like, not on others' view?
More of time, like group only, band.
Yeah, we've seen that in our Saturday jam session.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really nice.
I like all the musicians sitting together and playing. That's when I get new ideas. Like
Perspective.
yes, because like whenever I feel that Saturday jam session is like for us like it's like after a big full heavy work day. So when we sit and like I see her singing some. Suddenly one day she was singing Kannada song. I'm like, Tanu, how do you know Kannada song? Sir, I know Kannada, sir.
That
And
one song.
someday I feel suddenly some 2000, 2002 songs and all she'll be taking. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you weren't born at that time. How do you know these songs and all? Like, so I can understand, like, okay, suddenly she's like in a different zone, like, and we enjoy, we all like everyone, like, we sing, even the person, the very shy person in the class,
Yeah.
that guy also sings that day. He joins with us, like, even if we don't know anything also, like, he will join with us. And many things is like many people want to do. Suddenly they will sit like anyone is seeing us or what, like kind of a thing. So Saturday jam session is very nice,
Actually fun.
very great.
I mean, I am
So-
not nervous at that time. I'm like,
You will,
sir, this hour, we should just. I mean,
Yeah.
my voice is somewhat horrible, but it's Saturday jam session. The
Yeah.
group is better.
The group is always
It
amazing.
always
Yeah.
better.
Hmm.
Which practice timing is better, morning or evening or night? Like, which is better?
You have a biryani, you like to have in the morning, afternoon, or night.
All the time.
Music is also like that.
So you
So
prefer,
you have to practice every time.
like, your personal, which do you like practicing in the morning or evening?
As of now, I don't practice. I practice very less. For me, it depends on my mindset.
So it depends on your mood.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
time.
yeah, definitely. But somehow I'll do if I catch up. I do.
So let's dive a little bit deeper into that practice. Do you like to practice in silence, slowly in silence, or do you like to practice along with songs?
See, I always tell my students to practice alone. So, because in class, sometimes we don't get that feel like what we are playing, because like we will have some other people with us interacting and all those things. So, whenever I tell a student, like after practice also, I ask them to go home and practice in their bedroom or somewhere. So that they listen what they play. The main thing is like what you play or practice, you should listen to it and you have to correct yourself first. Then you can come and ask us how much of doubts you want. Like, so later we can correct it. But that I feel that self correction and that self realization is very important to a musician.
Do you like prefer going to concerts or like this jam sessions that happen in Bangalore? Like you see in small area there'll be a group of people jamming, like that kind of places, or do you prefer like going to concerts?
Jam sessions,
Jam sessions are more better.
definitely. Yeah. Anytime an interactive session is always a great session.
Yeah, true.
Not just come play and go. Interaction sessions are amazing.
Okay, one small additional question. So, do you like this, that CD vinyl playing music or like the digital music? The analog one or the digital music? It's just because you
You
have
are
seen
telling
both
about the production.
No, it's
How
about
they
the quality. I mean, you would have heard
See,
both
quality
sides.
is like analog was good now, but now the technology has come
Which
to
do
the.
you like? Like I've heard it once like analog music. I went to a record shop in Church Street. And then when I heard it compared to the digital music, I loved analog a little more. Like that, which do you prefer, analog or digital?
See, analog is always the best. You have the connectivity.
Correct.
When you have digital, like you have that cuts and all. Like
Yeah,
so,
analog is like
always wired headphones is good than Bluetooth headphones.
correct.
So
Yes,
a lot of difference it makes.
There's one more. Reading music or playing by ear? This is the last one.
Both.
If you had to pick among one of them, what would it be?
See, reading is an acceleration for music. So you can read and play anything, whichever you think. But listening is the next level of music. So both you should practice. Some people know how to listen and play. Some people does not know how to read the music. So those are two different things. But both the things you like. Speaking English is also important. Writing and reading is also important. Then only you are called as educated, or else like still you're uneducated. So you decide like what you want. I know why you're asking.
No, actually, come up to the end of our podcast session. I hope you enjoyed it because we enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed a lot because like it seems like it triggered me a lot of question in me again, so that I come up again with the next set of questions in the next broadcast. So since it's our first broadcast, like I hope people enjoy it too, and you people are doing
Yeah, we enjoyed
amazing.
it, and a lot of
We learned
doubts,
a lot of
yeah,
things.
and a lot of doubts were clarified for us. And I guess most of the students who had it,
The main intention of this podcast is to, many students would have the same
correct.
doubts, like, so they'll not know like when to ask, like they come, like even we will be busy sometimes. So not only you people, or not only the students of Cornerstone, or it's like I wanted to make to all the musicians, like, so many people, many students, they'll have that how to start, like how to practice, or where to go, where to learn, what to learn, and all those things. So I think this podcast will definitely help them out to fetch what they need.
Yeah, it did give us also a lot of knowledge and advice. Like there were many parts section where it helped us also. So I feel like it would have helped everyone who's watching this, and everyone would have enjoyed this.
And so, thank you so much for being a great sport.
Thank you.
Keep inspiring us, keep guiding us. We will always be learning.
Thank you so much.
So thank you guys for like watching this podcast. This is Tanushree and
Yeah.
signing off. Thank you so much.